China and Switzerland, respectively, NIC and MEDC, have had an interesting history in the past half century, and I wanted to see how this has affected its stats, which determine whether it is a developed country. China has developed economically in the past few decades, while Switzerland has stayed developed for many years. GDP per capita and life expectancy determine how developed the country is. These two factors are good to measure how developed a country is, as the GDP per capita, which is the income per person every year, can tell how good their life is, while the life expectancy, which is how long a person lives, can determine how the health distribution in a specific country is. The two indicators are interrelated, as the annual income affects the health of a person, and therefore a high income is needed in order for a long life. Coming off a low GDP per capita and life expectancy in the 1960s, it has improved massively in China and now has a fairly high life expectancy and a fine GDP per capita. Compared to this, Switzerland has developed slightly since the 1960s. The quite remarkable progress by China in the past decades can be said due to the political turn by former Prime Minister Deng Xiaoping. This increase in the quality of life has also influenced the life expectancy, which has also dramatically increased in the past few decades. The huge drop in life expectancy during the late 1950s to early 1960s is due to the slaughter of the many people during the communist regime. Compared to China, Switzerland has had a very stable GDP for the past century, and there is nothing too surprising, as the GDP per capita has gradually increased, like most of the other countries in the world. The life expectancy of Switzerland has improved, although the high life expectancy could be also said due to improvement in worldwide medical technology. Next, I decided to use the fertility rate, which is the average children to one woman, and the child mortality rate, which is the amount of children who die before reaching the age of 5. The fertility rate in China was very high back in the 1960s, with on average each mother having 6 children, while the Switzerland had an average 2.5. Both of them have decreased over the years. The main reason for China's reduction in the fertility rate is the one-child policy, which was set in 1979. The child mortality rate in China was also high back then, while Switzerland's child mortality rate was still quite high, and both have decreased rapidly since a few decades ago. The gradual decrease in the stats is also due to the improved technology in medicine.